Doc can't be mentioned. Wait, Doc can't be mentioned, play with, or shown. No, he could. I could watch a Doc video if I wanted to. I'm pretty sure anyway. I just can't play with Doc and associate with him like live on stream. But if I watched a video and it was a compilation and Doc was in it, that's fine. Like, that's totally fine. The whole Doc thing is fucking stupid. I disagree. Just because I think you people are saying that just because they don't know. And if it's going to stay that way, it's going to stay that way. You can't think a situation's stupid if you don't have the information. That makes no sense at all. You know? Like, literally, there's no way anyone can truly form an opinion about something like that and something that serious because there is nothing to go off of. There's no facts, no nothing. You could be upset at the fact that there are no facts to go off of. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I agree with you there, right? I wish there was more to go off of, but that only makes you presume it's pretty bad, right? Like, if you don't have any,
this seems
if you don't have any info, you're like, why don't I have any info? You know, what is so top secret here? You assume the worst, right? I don't know. I just hate the fact that Twitch didn't give any info or reasoning why.
First, but
no, I mean, if they did, the thing is, if they gave info on any ban that they've done, they would have to give info. Like, if they did for one person, let's say one person, they gave info on why they were banned, they would have to go through and give info on every single person. And on top of that, that's probably not a good idea, you know? That's not a good idea. I would probably do the same thing, you know? I'm sure if they've talked about the decision to arguably tell people why they're banned, I'm sure that's been a topic before. Of course it has, you know? And if they felt the best decision was to not share why any single person is banned permanently, then I'm sure there's a reason for it. You just trust it, and that's it, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. People will keep bringing it up until the info's out, though. That's fine. It's totally fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So any company should just fire people and never give any reason? I mean, I'm sure he got a reason. We didn't get a reason. You don't really need to inform everybody why. You know, so that's between two people, the employer and the employee. Well, we're not really employees, we're contractors, but you know what I mean? It's between those two entities, not us. Not us at all. We don't have a right to know. Only the people involved do. That's how I see it, anyway. And sometimes, if the case is bad enough, shit, maybe there is no right to knows, you know? I don't know how legal shit works. I have no clue how legal shit works, you know? What if every big streamer continues to play DMCA music and gets banned? How would Twitch react to that? They would probably spend lots of money to make that not happen. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. One thing I've learned being on the fucking internet for as long as I have been is that, you know, you do whatever you want to do, what you think is right, and who the fuck cares about what a random person has to say. And I learned that very quickly, because the second you start to care about what one person might think of you is when it starts to really spiral out of control, right? Like, I literally don't give a fuck about any single person's opinion of me, except for me and my close, you know, friends and family, right? That's it. It's that simple. Well, you'd think it's that simple. You would really think it's that simple. But every now and then, you know, you're browsing through social media or browsing through Reddit. And even me, I get that feeling of like that urge that you have to like defend yourself But you always have to stop that urge and be like, listen, really not worth it. It's not. That's literally not worth it. I remember I was talking to Summit actually about that. I was talking to him about this like years ago because Summit is a very fuck, I don't know what the word is. Let's just say passionate person, right? You see him reply to people all the time on social media, you know, this and that and that. And I've talked to him about that before, and I always let people know it's just literally it's not worth it. It's just not. It's never worth it, and you have to try your best as an individual to, one, of course, don't let it get to you, and two, if it does get to you, that's when step 2 comes in, and you have to really stop that urge because it's never, ever worth it. Ever. Quite literally. I think I talked to him about that on stream before. And I was just basically saying replying to a troll or replying to any negative comment really is never a good idea. Ever, right? You try your best to just, like, if you are going to reply to people's comments, you reply to the positive ones. But it's really, really hard to not reply to negative comments sometimes, you know? I do it. Everyone does it. It's tough. Very tough. But you should try your best not to. All right. Let's see. What are we going to game here? Let's start gaming. I love how more people came to my channel when I'm under just chatting than I am D&D. Me talking about random bullshit is more interesting than talking about fantasy story, you know. That's interesting. Well, all right. Is there a reason you don't play Warzone that often? It's not very much fun for me, I guess. Like, it's the same game, you know what I'm saying? Like, every situation, every fight, everything just feels the same to me. And I like variety, you know. I like being able to choose between like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instead of just being able to choose between 1 or 2. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Hey, Shroud, why do you think Minecraft has regained its momentum in these years? It didn't regain momentum. Minecraft has been the #1 game for ever, honestly, since it came out. It hasn't changed. You're just now noticing that it's still popular. That's the only difference. You're noticing that it's still popular, but it's been the #1 game for years and years and years. And that's just a fact.